Hello, today we are going to talk about bubble sort. Bubble sort is the simplest sorting algorithm that works by repeatedly swapping the adjacent elements if they are in the wrong order. This algorithm is not suitable for large datasets as its average and worst case time complexity is quite high. There are three actions in bubble sort algorithm. First is traverse from left and compare adjacent elements, and the higher one is placed at right side. In this way, the largest element is moved to the rightmost end at first. This process is then continued to find the second largest and place it, and so on until the data is sorted. This is a bubble sort code in C+ language. And this is a pseudocode of bubble sort. This is the flowchart of bubble sort. Now let's practice with this list. This list consists of 6 numbers. It's 1, 7, 5, 9, 3 and 8. The first action of step 1 is comparing the first two numbers. It's 1 and 7. In this case, the value of first number is lower than the value of second number, and this number should stay on zero places. The second action of step 1 is comparing next two numbers. Here we should compare 7 and 5. In this case, 7 is greater than 5, and they should be changed. Third action in step 1 is comparing next two numbers, 7 and 9. In this case, 7 is lower than 9, and they should stay on their own spaces. Now, we should compare 9 and 3. Here, 9 is greater than 3, so they should be changed. Next step is comparing next two numbers. It's 9 and 8. Here, 9 is greater than 8, so they should be changed. We have compared all the numbers in list, so we should start step 2. The first action in step 2 is comparing first two numbers, 1 and 5. Here, the 1 is lower than 5 and they should stay on their own places. So next we should compare 5 and 7. 5 is lower, so they stay on their own spaces. Next comparison is 7 and 3. Here 7 is greater, so their order should be changed. Next, we should compare 7 and 8. 7 is lower, so they should stay in their spaces. And next situation is the same, so 8 and 9 should stay on their own spaces. We are starting step 3 with comparing 1 and 5. 1 is lower, so they should stay on their own spaces. Then we should compare 5 and 3. 5 is greater, so they have changed their order. Here we compare 5 and 7. 5 is lower, so they stay in their own spaces. Then we compare 7 and 8. 7 is lower, so they stay on their own spaces. Also, 9 will stay in the last order till the end of the sort, because we compared it with all the numbers in the list. And this is the first action of step 4. We should compare first two numbers, 1 and 3, and they stay on their own spaces. Then we should compare 3 and 5. They are staying on their own spaces too. Then 5 and 7, and our list is sorted. This was lesson about bubble sort. With you was channel Repeat with us. Bye bye.